Bonnie, a lively 7-year-old girl with long, straight black hair that flowed down her back like a waterfall of midnight, loved spending her days exploring the vast fields and woods near her family's farmhouse. Her constant companion was Boone, her beloved 6-year-old lab. With his sleek, shiny coat and boundless energy, Boone was always at her side, ready for any adventure. One Sunday afternoon, Bonnie and Boone set off on one of their usual escapades. The summer sun bathed the landscape in a warm golden light as Bonnie skipped through the tall grass. Boone playfully bounding alongside her, the two best friends reached their favorite spot by the creek, a hidden nook surrounded by willow trees that provided a cool, shady haven. Bonnie and Boone spent hours there. She threw sticks into the water, which Boone eagerly fetched, splashing and wagging his tail with delight. They rested on the creek's bank, Bonnie weaving wildflower crowns while Boone dozed beside her, his head resting on her lap. The world felt perfect in these moments, the bond between girl and dog unbreakable. As the afternoon wore on, Bonnie decided they should venture deeper into the woods, a place they hadn't explored before. With Boone leading the way, they walked into the forest, the trees standing tall and silent like ancient guardians. The deeper they went, the more enchanted Bonnie felt, the air filled with the scent of pine and the songs of unseen birds. Suddenly Boone stopped and perked up his ears, his nose twitching as he caught an unfamiliar scent. He started barking, not out of fear, but excitement. Boone followed his gaze and saw a small, dilapidated cabin nestled between the trees. Curiosity sparked in her eyes, and without a second thought she approached the cabin, Boone at her heels. The cabin was old and weathered. Its wooden walls were covered in ivy. The door creaked as Bonnie pushed it open, revealing a dusty interior. Sunlight streamed through the gaps in the roof, illuminating the room in a mystical glow. Boone sniffed around, his tail wagging furiously. In the corner of the cabin, Bonnie spotted an old trunk. With Boone's help, she managed to open it, revealing a treasure trove of forgotten memories. Faded photographs, an old diary, and a beautifully carved wooden box. Inside the box, she found a small, intricately designed locket. Bonnie held up the locket, admiring its craftsmanship. She opened it to find a tiny faded picture of a young girl and her black lab, much like herself and Boone. She felt a strange connection to the girl in the picture, as if their stories were intertwined through time. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows through the forest, Bonnie and Boone decided it was time to head back home. With the locket safely tucked in her pocket, Bonnie felt a sense of adventure and mystery that she knew would stay with her forever. Walking back through the fields, Boone trotted happily beside her. Bonnie couldn't help but smile. She knew that with Boone by her side, every day would be filled with new discoveries, endless adventures. The bond they shared was timeless, just like the locket she now wore close to her heart.